welcome to this week's edition of KCAT News. I'm Abby Horsley.
And I'm Wakinyan Shrubshall. And to start off this week, we have Bretton Bowman with KCAT Top 5. Take it away, Bretton.
Thanks, guys. With Top 5 this week, we're starting off with scholarships. With only 3 months of school left, scholarships are slimming down. And if you're looking for scholarship opportunities, there are 2 ways of finding them. One is to come to talk to Mrs. Brown or Mrs. Hinkie in the counseling office, or going to the district website, going to high school page, selecting counseling center, and select the scholarship opportunities. They're updated weekly, so check out the in-state and out-of-state scholarship opportunities that Mulvane has to provide. Now that's all for me. I'm going to throw over to Matt Temple with number 4.
Thank you, Bretton Bowman. As you know, I'm Matt Temple with yet another week of sports recap. For starters, we're going to start it off with girls basketball. For girls basketball, the Wildcats traveled to El Dorado last Friday, February 5th, losing 27-33. Then turned around to play the Beulah Crusaders Tuesday, February 9th, also dropping that game 59-36, putting their season at 1-14. The Wildcats will host Wichita Collegiate tomorrow, February 12th at 6. If you're not too busy on your day off, come out and cheer them on. Good luck. Now, let's pin it down for wrestling. The wrestlers went to Rose Hill getting 7th place. The team hosted the Andale Indians last night for their last league duel for senior night. Those results will be available next week. Continuing on with boys basketball, our team also traveled to El Dorado, beating their boys 49-47 off a buzzer beater from freshman Drew Ellis. The Cats traveled to Beulah, alas losing 87-37 to put their season at 2-13. Come out to support them as they host Wichita Collegiate at 7:30 tomorrow. Now for something more interesting than staring at grass. We'll end this week's sports recap with bowling. The varsity teams went to Seneca Bowl last Saturday, the boys ending in the middle of the pack with 7th place, while the girls finished in the top 5 with 5th place. The bowlers also competed against El Dorado at Derby for senior night yesterday. We'll have those results next week. The bowlers will also travel to the Alley for a tournament hosted by Andover Saturday, February 13th. Good luck to all of them. With your weekly dose of sports recap done, I'll send it over to you, Karsan. What do you have?
As we know, last Sunday, February 7th, was the night of Super Bowl 50. While the football game was underwhelming according to Eli Manning, and the halftime show was not only a no play by Coldplay, but the only notable parts of the halftime show were the throwbacks to the previous great performances and when Beyonce was on screen. That being said, one of the saving graces of last Sunday were the commercials, and this year they did not disappoint. So I'm going to be wrapping up the top 3 best Super Bowl commercials in no particular order. And a quick disclaimer, I'm not going to be including any of the Doritos advertisements because we all know that they're number 1 and we want to give the other commercials a chance to shine. Starting off with number 3, we have the Heinz commercial with the cute hot dogs running through a field getting to their favorite condiments because they just can't resist the taste. This commercial went to show that even a ketchup and mustard company can make an interesting advertisement that's fun for everyone. For number 2, we have Coca-Cola's Ant-Man vs. the Incredible Hulk ad. Well, looks like the Civil War is starting off early for these Avengers when Ant-Man breaks into Dr. Bruce Banner's lab in order to grab a delicious can of Coke Mini. This ends up in a climactic chase through the city, but ultimately ends up in the pair sharing the Coke like true superhero buddies. Finally, for number 1, the commercial that starts abruptly with a dangerous gang of bank robbers on the run. Their getaway vehicle is nowhere to be seen, and they're forced to jump into a 2016 Prius 4. Well, plot twist, with the speed, the handling, and the impressive gas mileage of the most feminine car, it was actually proved that the new 2016 Prius 4 is the perfect car for all of you aspiring criminals out there. Well, that's all the time I have, and speaking of commercials, I'm going to send it over to an advertisement for the Mr. Wildcat pageant.
On Tuesday, February 2nd, Mulvane Middle School principal, Mrs. Tracy Becker, was awarded with the 2016 Middle School Principal of the Year Award. During a school assembly, the award was presented to Becker by Mr. Mike Moorer. Becker was chosen from a final field of 6 middle school administrators after being nominated by our superintendent, Dr. Brad Ray. Becker was completely surprised by the award, and she was even more surprised that so many people knew about it before she did.
I was shocked because I did not know I was receiving the award that morning. When Mr. Canfield grabbed the microphone and announced we had a guest, I was all excited because I thought some of our kids had done something in the league. But when I saw my family come out, then I knew something was up. But I was very surprised and very humbled, and I feel very, very blessed that I was awarded this honor.
A formal presentation of this award will be given to Becker at a spring luncheon on Friday, May 6th, and that will be held at Washburn Rural Middle School in Topeka. Congratulations to Tracy Becker on receiving such a prestigious award. Now, that's all we have for Top 5. We'll throw it back over to the guys at the desk.
Fantastic job, everybody. Next up, we have Kids Nowadays with Layne and Nick. Let's see what these kids have to say.
It's poppin', it's cappin', it's poppin'. I gotta ask him.
What do I do? We have to must how much? On the sheet.
Are you really going?
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? It's that my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss be poppin'.
Emma. Hi, my name is Lauren.
My name is Bobby. Yo, what's up? My name is Aaron, also known as Young Greasy.
This is our first emoji. Right. Are you guys familiar with texting and all that, all the emojis? Well, what do you think when you see this emoji?
I see her as a diva. Going like, oh my god.
She looks really old because she doesn't have any teeth, though.
Oh, she did drugs.
She looks like she's saying hi. She's smiling with her mouth open. She doesn't look old because she doesn't have gray hair.
But why would she be missing her teeth?
Because she didn't brush her teeth.
Hey guys, how you been? I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Aaron, you're taking this way too far.
What'd you say?
This emoji.
Oh, ooh la la. That's what I think it means.
Like you're saying that to your mom or something? Like, bye mom, love you.
Yeah. They usually give hard eyes to, like, you know, a significant other. Why would you be crushing on your mom?
Yeah, I am.
How would people be different? Why would they be crushing on their mom?
Well, some people can just live like that, you know? Now that I go back and think about what I said, that was probably a really stupid answer.
Yeah, that was.
The next emoji we will be discussing is this guy. When you guys see this emoji, what comes to mind? Wait, what?
Yeah, half bull, half human.
You know?
Somebody just get a red flag already.
Right.
Because he's blowing air out of his nostrils.
But he doesn't have those.
Yeah, I was just about to
Following in Michael Jackson's footsteps.
But Michael Jackson did have a nose. Why would you say it's half a nose?
Like that surgery thing that he got.
I was gonna say he was mad because of the eyebrows.
Because of the eyebrows. This is the next emoji we will be discussing. This happy little moon guy.
Once in a blue moon is what I see.
Once
you know,
in a-
when somebody says something once in a blue moon.
What does that mean though? What does once in a blue moon mean?
Probably never gonna happen.
Like, if a girl that you don't like is like, hey, I want to be your girlfriend, right?
Once in a blue moon. I've never seen a blue moon. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Girl, no way. Wait, no, I don't want this.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me?
Those darn kids. Well, anyways, next up is Austin Pfannenstiel with, well, you'll find out.
Thanks guys, I'm Austin Pfannenstiel, and due to popular demand, we are bringing back Wildcat weather. Let's get started. This past week, we had seasonable temperatures with very strong winds. On Monday, the Wichita airport reported a peak wind gust of 51 miles per hour. Keep in mind, a severe thunderstorm and a weak tornado have the winds of at least 58 miles per hour. The rest of this week will be less windy, but temperatures will be inconsistent. The reason for the temperatures going up and down is the warm front and the wind shift line that moved through the area yesterday. Friday. This brought in some air from the south, allowing for the warm temperatures we had yesterday. However, overnight a cold front and area of low pressure moved into Kansas, which resulted in the return of the cold northern wind. Today will be partly cloudy with winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour with a high of 47 degrees. Tonight we will see a low of 32. On Friday we will see mainly sunny skies and it will not be as cold with a high of 57. This weekend, we will go back to having cooler temperatures. Saturday will be 40 degrees with mostly sunny skies. We cannot rule out the possibility of some ice Sunday morning. Otherwise, it will be mostly cloudy with a high of 45. To start off next week, Monday will be mostly sunny with a high of 60 degrees. And this pattern of unseasonable warmth will continue well into next school week. I would not be surprised if it reaches 70 degrees once or twice next week. That's a look at the Wildcat weather. Next week, we will start the Hey Austin forecast. So, you know the drill. If you want to be on Wildcat weather, send us a tweet now to our new account for weather at HeyAustinWX. Be sure to follow that account for the latest updates for Wildcat weather and much more. Enjoy your 4-day weekend, and I'll see you back here next week.
So thankful that the Wildcat weather is back and better than ever. And that's all we have for this week. And as always,
Thanks for watching KCAT News.